for everything that you post after we're done with this part.
Okay, cool. So, starting off, this is Project Rakan. Obviously not yet. I'm not dressed yet. So we're going to start with just putting everything on and kind of going through each of the individual pieces. Starting off first is this snazzy pair of pants. I already have the pants on because I didn't want to show putting on the pants on stream. So, this is some stretch Yaya Han fabric that was just done into a simple pant pattern for fitting to my person.
Leggings.
Yes, leggings. Thank you
That's
for
the word.
The technical words. Hi.
I got you.
Thanks, babe. But yeah, nothing super fancy with this. That hooks my body pretty nicely. It wrinkles in all the right ways, and it's super awesome. But we didn't want to do a one-piece bodysuit just because that makes things more complicated for getting into and out of costume. So the leggings are pretty much just bare leggings. However, where it gets really fun is the upper bodysuit, which also made from the Yayahan stretch fabric, means that contact cement adheres very well to it. So we're able to actually put all the armor pieces directly to the suit itself. So we have our lovely cod piece down here, and then our beautiful superhero abs. No project is complete without the metal abs. And then some lovely hip bracers on the side. It's done in a onesie style.
Leotard. That is the technical word.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Thanks, babe. With Velcro at the bottom, but since I can just step into it, we don't really need to undo the bottom seam, and it zips up the back.
But the Velcro in the bottom will be quite handy for walking around at events, in case you ever need to use the bathroom. You don't have to get completely undressed.
We have done one-piece bodysuits before, and trust me,
bathroom access is important.
So I did a little wiggle dance, and then I get assistance from my lovely partner, who is also going to take my hair into my shirt.
Yes. Did you bring down your head cap?
I did not bring down my head cap.
All right. We're going to get you in here, and then I'm going to go upstairs and grab the head cap.
Cool.
Unless you want to continue without it.
Nah, we'll grab the head cap too.
All right.
So one arm in.
This is where I will be cosplaying the part of the handler. There we are.
Eventually, we will have a Project Zaya to match. Not yet, though.
One bit of construction that... or note of construction in making this bodysuit.
Oh, yes.
This was made with the cling wrap and duct tape method, so that we had it as form-fitting as possible. However, the Yaya Han fabric does not stretch very much. It is a four-way stretch, but not a whole lot. And Brian has very long, very limber joints, so we built in a gusset in the armpit for maximum range of motion.
Look at it stretch!
Not only in the shaping of the gusset, but this is a different fabric. I couldn't tell you what kind of stretch fabric it is because it came from my stash of like a decade.
Yeah, we have a lot of just old fabric laying around that serves for good purposes.
Random polyester, but it stretches better than the Yaya. So we built that in for maximum range of motion.
Yeah, I need to be able to spider monkey around and be crazy because Rakan's a crazy boy.
All right, I'm going to go grab your cap.
Okay.
And I will be right back.
Cool. I will continue to talk about some of the other pieces while she's grabbing that. So, the next pieces we're going to put on are going to be the shoes, I think. And I'm very pleased with these guys. Starting off, we did the same stretch fabric, and we used the exact same leg panels to create faux sleeves that we can then attach all of the armor pieces to. We have a shin plate here with LEDs inside here that are going to light up nice and yellow. I did with a three-tone paint design for this one, where we have black for the bodysuit, bronze for the armor pieces, and then silver for the accent pieces. We have a light right down here in the tip of the shoe, which will illuminate
I brought down your toes.
the toe claws that Velcro on to the front of it. So let me just turn off the light. Boop. Turn off the light by hitting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn off the light so we can get a better look at it here. So here are the boots.
And here's the cat. Boots and cats, boots and cats.
And this is a stirrup design to just go over a basic like $10 Walmart shoe. So stretchy at the bottom, and then it just slips over the top of the shoe. So it's super comfy and nice. I'm going to take these guys off because it's easier to get them on with the toes out. All right, let's go ahead and get my hood on. And this is just a cheap ski hood to help black out my face while I have the mask on.
It's probably easier if you put it on, honestly.
Yeah,
You still have mobility.
I just figured you wanted to like don it on me or something.
Nah. I'm not that good of a handler.
Floop! And I have face hole.
Yay!
This will get tucked into the suit, and then we finish zipping up.
This way, it protects his hair somewhat, but it also hides any skin along the neck joint.
Yeah, mostly the big concern was just hiding skin and hair. I didn't want anything poking through on the actual costume portion.
And we just carefully walk that zipper up.
I just zip it all the way up. You're far too careful with me, babe.
You're good.
All right, sweet.
What's next?
All right, I think shoes next.
You want to do shoes next? Perfect. We actually need to do thighs first.
Ah, thank you. So, this is why I need my wife, because my brain doesn't work all the time. These are the thigh pieces. Again, use the exact same pattern for the legs to just cut out the thigh section and create a slip-on that will, again, be the exact same shape and form as this, so I don't need to worry about them sliding around too much. The thigh design here, we went with the same sort of motif. So we have a nice bronzing here on the outside for the armor, black underlays, and then silver for the vents and the decorative bits up at the top.
That is your right one. This
Yes.
is your left one. That's your right side.
Right side, yes. And I decided to go with a design that puts the knee guard on the actual thigh itself so that I could have a lot more mobility when I'm down bending. I don't need to worry about a kneecap section clipping into like the thigh armor. Yes.
We like to keep our cosplays as mobile as possible. One, because they're more comfortable that way for someone who is very mobile. And two, it allows for much more dynamic posing and action.
Yep. And one of the other benefits of using the exact same material that the legs are made out of, as you can see, it blends right in. Fantastic. All right, now
you can put on your shoes.
we can put on some shoes.
Is that the correct shoe?
I mean, I've got 2 feet,
You
so I
do
got a
have 2
50-50
feet.
shot of getting this right.
This one goes on that leg.
Sweet.
I got you. I'm
Thanks, babe.
helpful.
You're super helpful. I love you. This part is tricky because it is super tight.
But we wanted to make sure it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yes. So I gotta line it up and then just kind of smash my foot in. Smash, 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 smash. And we're good.
Sweet.
And again, the shin piece is attached directly to this this section here. So I don't need to worry about it going anywhere. And then next shoe.
Next shoe.
Shoe number 2.
Harden the basement floor dust.
Basement
If the
floor
costume
dust.
starts looking a little grayer, it's just dust. It comes off.
Let's get the light going on there.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now let's just attach and stomp into the shoe. Stomp, stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp.
Right.
Okay, I think
Would you like your toes now,
We're
or do
in
you want to wait
place.
until we're done?
we're gonna wait till the end to put the toes on.
Toes last. And straight hair.
Groovy.
Probably from the cat.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and turn the lights on now. Bling.
Oh, it's so bright.
Okay, let's turn the lights off. Too bright for right now.
Try to not blind your handler. Okay, next I believe would be the backpack.
Yeah, backpack before arms.
arm things, because you
Yeah.
gotta slip your arms through the backpack.
All right, backpack is a bit of a beast, guys.
So
There's a
I'm
lot going on with this.
to put these pieces up here out of the way.
Let's get the wig out of harm's way as well.
Yes. Do you want to go through this piece before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
put it on, or do you
So
want to do that
go
out?
ahead and move this whole thing forward some. Can you do that?
Very carefully. Do you want me to spin it around or leave it this way
Just
first?
leave it this way first.
You might need to pick up the wings. Feathers. Scoot!
Good.
Scoot!
All right, there we go.
Are we in frame?
I think we're in frame.
Hey, your frame's over there. You can always look.
All right, guys. So going over the backpack. some fun stuff here. This is a whole lot of layers of fun. If we tilt up the backpack, you're going to see a lot of lights and a lot of wires running from a power supply that is strapped through a couple different layers of foam and Velcro on the underside of the back plate here itself. And then that's going to run into the wings that are powered down here. I have remotes for these guys, but we just need them to be one color for this, so nothing fancy right now. D-rings are attached to loops that are sewn directly to the vest, which here's the other cool thing about the vest, which is awesome, is the vest is actually sewn with sheet fabric and then 1mm SKS props foam. I specifically say SKS props 1mm foam because that stuff is indestructible when it comes to just like basic tearing and stuff. Yes. And by sewing it directly to fabric, the foam is not ever going to be stretched to the point where it's going to rip. And it allows me to glue directly to it for all of these awesome like hardware needs and sew to it if necessary. So there's a combination of sewn objects as well as glued objects to this itself.
And the SKS props foam can take being sewn through with even a regular stitch length without worrying about the foam tearing at the stitches.
Yep.
So this is 2 layers of 1mm foam plus a layer of flat fabric plus binding, and it all sewed through in one shot beautifully.
Exactly. And so then moving on to the next points here, underneath the wings, it's hard to see, but we've got a tail back here, which I will go ahead and activate the lights for the tail.
Do you want me to bring him further away so we can get more of the tail in frame?
Once I turn the lights on.
Perfect. Rakan is a tall boy, which is a bit interesting trying to catch it in camera frame.
That it is. So.
And the tail's always the best part of Rakan.
2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, there's more!
Whoa.
One, 2. Okay, so I'm just going to lift the tail up. Are we on frame? Yeah, so here's the tail. It's hard to see the lights now. Later we're going to turn the lights down so it's going to be more visible. But on the tail, I went with a kind of a meaner, sharp edge design because the project skins are, the characters being cyberized and turned into more deadly killing machines, basically. What you'll see when the lights go on is there's a trail of red coming down the tail that gets blocked by a blot of purple, and then it spans out into yellow and purple. Kind of the vibe that we're going with is during the project sequence of being captured and reprogrammed, Rakan kind of lost a little bit. Eventually he was able to escape with Zaya, but was mortally wounded in the process, and as a result, Zaya basically sacrificed some of her energy to save Rakan's life. So what we have going with the light sequence is the stuff coming off the top of his head and down his back is red, indicating the programming installed by the project. That then gets buffered by the purple of Zaya, that then allows the yellow to flourish. And the bigger piece showcasing that is going to be the core, which we will get to once we spin this bad boy around. Which, did the lights turn off?
They flickered and then they turned off.
Oh, did my power supply die?
We might not have had a full charge on that power supply.
Oh no! Dang it.
Do you want me to go? The charger's right there. I can charge that on.
Yeah, go ahead and run
run
the charger.
We might need to take it back.
Technical difficulties.
Yay, electricity. This is as long of a cord as I have.
Hey, go get the charger from upstairs.
Okay, be right back.
Alright, while she's talking about that, I will go ahead and showcase the chest plate that we have here. So let's rotate this guy around some more and do some more show and tell. He'll go on pretty fast, so right now I'm just kind of going into the build process for him. Also bring down the remote control for the light. Cool. Alright, so next up on individual pieces, we will showcase the collar, which is going to be the piece that bridges the top section of the chest with the rest of the outfit. This one is about 3 different layers I've got vents on the side that pour yellow light out the sides of it. Looks pretty cool. We have a pole in the back of the neck for plugs and other nefarious things that always seem to be present in this type of cyberization. And that will sit directly on top once everything is ready. And
Remote. Extra power pack just in case. And charger.
And for Rakan's core, what we have here is his center plate, which I basically created and then carved the heck out of with a heat knife to just scar, bust it up, make it look burned and destroyed. And then we've got a purple center light built into it with wired LEDs of purple going all around it, and then some faint yellow light kind of echoing off of it. And again, this is just supposed to symbolize Zaya essentially pouring herself into Rakan to help save his life. And one of the big things on all the Zaya and Rakan costumes is that each one of them always has a piece of the other integrated into their costume somewhere. Usually it's a feather. But for this, I figured it'd be a more intimate touch if the piece that they were carrying of each other was actually their hearts. Which is also why, if you look at the chest plate here, is once Rakan got out and got fixed, everything was fixed up to be pristine except for his chest plate. Reason being is, I can't show it yet because I have to take it off to put it on, the purple light will actually emanate out of the chest plate. You'll see, it'll look really cool. Alright, do we have the, do you need me to charge the cable?
I've got it plugged in. It is charging.
We are charging?
We are charging.
Fantastic.
I also brought down the other one, but I'm not sure if this has charging.
Okay, so unfortunately we might not be able to show off the lights and the wings tonight because the charger may take a while to actually boot up.
Whoops.
But we'll showcase the color and everything else.
Yes.
Technical difficulties, I apologize. Okay,
Charge
so,
battery packs, kids.
let's go ahead and... Okay, battery pack is charging.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really put them on and charge the packs separately, though. So I think we're just going to have to pull this guy out completely.
Okay.
And disconnect the wings. Gonna power this off. Hold this up, please.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Boom. Boom. And
Got it.
power pack's coming out. Go ahead and take that.
Got it.
And actually, let's just disconnect this.
Uh-huh. Excellent. Ta-da!
Cool. In which case, let's just plug the lights back in from there. Sorry for technical difficulties, guys. I apologize profusely. Okay, so probably no lights for the wings, but let's go ahead and get the suit on.
Great.
Alright, so process for taking this guy off is first, the chest plate is going to release. I'm then going to undo the Velcro straps holding the harness together. Then we're going to pull the whole rig off. There we go.
I got this. Why don't you move the chair out of the way?
Let's move the chair out. And there you can see a nice underside view of how everything's connected. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and get this thing on.
There's arm 1 and arm 2. And lift.
And now Velcro strap across the front. I'm good. Thank you.
Excellent.
Securing strap goes across here. Perfect. Core.
4.
Power core goes in. First on this side, go ahead and hold this, please. Thank you. Awkward putting it on myself, but I think I got it there. Power cord is going to strap in over on this side. Now we close the chest plate up through here and through here, and light's coming out of there nicely. Again, not sure how well it's showing up now because we have a lot of light on currently, but we will turn the lights off soon. All right, next up, let's go ahead and grab the
collar or arms?
Shoulder.
Shoulders. Good call.
So this is just a pretty basic dome design. We just took some tinfoil, slapped it on my shoulder, made a really basic pattern, and slapped some Velcro on the inside, which is attached directly to the suit. So that just goes on very easily like that. And shoulder number 2.
So,
Perfect. Now let's go arms.
upper arms first.
Upper arms. Again, fun bronze design with little silver accents. Slide him up to the upper arm.
Here we are.
And go ahead and get this one.
Number 2. Excellent.
Cool. And now forearms.
There you go. That's that arm.
And right side forearm. Again, same basic principle. We're making sleeves that mimic the bodysuit pattern so that it lays completely flush and snug.
Arm number 2.
And arm number 2. And to get a nice little close-up of the arms here as we put them on. These turned out pretty nice. Have a very cool design. And then on the inner arm, similar armoring there. But again, because we're using the same material as the bodysuit, it blends in very well, and we don't really need to worry about seam lines and things like that.
All right. Do you want
Next up.
gloves or collar next?
Let's do collar.
Collar. Excellent.
This one I definitely need the honey to help me out with.
I got you, babe. And collar just velcros to our chest plates. There you are.
Perfect.
Ta-da!
All right.
All right.
Let's do toe tips
Toe tips.
and power me on.
Yes.
Just one press.
Chong. Toe 1 just velcros right on.
And toe 2.
Right. And
Seriously, I'm bummed out about the LEDs not being charged for the wings. That really bums me out. But we got it charging now, and hopefully
Yes.
we can get some juice going for it.
let's get your wig on before we get
Okay.
the other stuff. Do I need a chair?
You can just pull over that chair.
Yeah, I'm short.
Short powers.
Ta-da!
And the wig here is just a white wig, and then a chunk of red wig was sliced out. If you want to grab the red wig as well. And the red wig, we just took out, we ordered the exact same version of both wigs, and we just removed one portion of the red wig, and then removed that same portion of the white wig, and then just spliced the 2 wigs together. Super easy color mash. Nothing complicated.
Right. Let's see. That is straight now. Ready for helmet?
Helmets.
Helmet wanted to come off weird. It's fine.
Just drop it on the ground, babe.
Everything's fine.
I love you.
I am clumsy.
All right, let's go ahead and power on the lights here. I just need to remember where my power buttons are at for the ears.
They're very well hidden.
Doing it live. I was supposed to put an indicator on for the light power button. I forgot to do that. Is it on the underside?
Maybe. The ears also Velcro on.
Ways to detach ears and put helmet on the table.
Cool.
You got it.
Industrial strength Velcro, so it takes a little bit of doing.
Here's light number 1.
Right here? Or is it on the other side?
Yeah, I think it's on the underside for that one.
Cool. Find it go.
There you go. There it is. And ear number 2.
Excellent.
There we go.
And then we just squish them back on.
And again, same thing with everything coming off the top of the head and going backwards. We're using red light, and then front of the face going forward is yellow light. All right, ready to put that on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go, guys.
Which they can't see because you're super tall.
Oh, dang it.
Love you a little. Not going super crazy on the fluffing, but you get the point. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Some fluffing required. I mean, it's Rakan. He does need some hairstyling.
All right, we good?
Yes!
All right, cool. Now let's go ahead and grab gloves.
Mm-hmm. Glove number 1. Glove number 2.
Okay, is that everything?
I believe so. The only thing we're missing is the lights for the wings.
Okay, and unfortunately that's not going to happen.
Yep.
So let's just go ahead and kill some of these lights so we can show off what we got going LED-wise with the outfit.
So, bring that guy down. Do you want me to unplug these? Or just hit the switch? Hey, look at you. Ta-da! I forgot there were 4 cords. Can you reach that one? I'm sure. Wait. Yeah!
Alright. Now you have to let me know how we're looking because I'm not wearing glasses.
You're good.
Can we kill the other light?
Yes.
How's it going, chat?
You got any chair for that one?
Just unplug it.
Yeah, I need a chair to reach it. Ta-da!
Alright, cool.
Right.
Go ahead and take over.
Okay, let's bring you back some. There. So, now you can get a full view. Turn your head towards me. There we've got our ear lit up. Turn towards forward. We've got our visor lit. Our heart is lit. Shoes are just at the bottom of the frame. You can pick your feet up. There we go. Beautiful bright shoes. Got some great headlights. Let's come towards camera up. So you can see all of the purple light coming through the cracks as well. And then come down into a squat a little bit so we can get a little better view of that visor close up. Turn to your left. Yes. Turn to your right. Woo! Turn the front. Yeah! The camera's not picking up the visor glow very well, but we do promise it glows quite well. We added some red glow to his braid also. And, of course, the wing lifts. There's our tail. Go ahead and walk forward so we can get full tail in frame. And there you can see at the bottom we've got the yellow and red coming into the purple on the sides. Excellent. And go ahead and turn forward again. And from there, go ahead and lift that wing one more time. Step back a little bit. Perfect. And lift. Ah!
Small basement.
Small basement.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Let's show off that wing one more time with the lights on.
Okay.
Cool. Was there anything else to show off with the lights off before we do that?
Unfortunately, with the wings toast, there's not really much. So
Fair.
we can go ahead and move the helmet off, and then go ahead and start talking to Chad.
Helmet off. Excellent. It's easier to take the wig off before we take the helmet off. There we are. Ta-da!
Cool. And that was the Rakan build. Again, sorry that I didn't have the lights on. That was oversight by my fault. I just forgot to plug the charger back in after I'd been setting everything up. So that makes me sad, but we will take more photos and do more videos and things like that with them fully powered up and fully charged. So with that said, back to chat. Let's see how everybody's been doing.
Hi, Chad.
I think that's good, babe.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Back to regular stream.
Hi, Chad. All right. Let's scroll back.